Finnish school authorities, parents and students may be suffering from mold or poor indoor air quality in schools, but companies specializing in providing temporary barracks are cashing in on the widespread problem. Turnover in the sector has grown to reach tens of millions of euros in 15 years. And in this photograph is featured Äärenruus School, apparently an elementary school in a small southern Finnish city, Mäntsälä. The problem of mold and poor indoor air quality has affected schools across Finland as the infrastructure has aged. The Association of Finnish Local and Regional Authorities, AFLRA, has estimated that over 1,000 Finnish schools suffer from mold problems. In August 2014, AFLRA told Yle, the Finnish Public Broadcasting Corporation, that the projected cost of repairing the nation's mold-ridden schools would come in at around 1 billion euros. The Finnish government's budget for 2015 proposes an allocation of 35 million euros for repairs as part of its housing fund. However, much of that allocation will be spent on repairs to residences for the elderly and disabled. According to the association, up to 150,000 Finnish teachers and students face the health risks caused by moldy buildings. Many of them have fled to makeshift accommodation as a result of the widespread problem. Like other school-aged children across Finland, the students of the Äärenruus School in Mäntsälä know what it's like to attend school in temporary barracks at a local sports field. The accommodation has been supplied by the equipment rental company, Cremo, and costs the city 1.5 million euros every year. Students and teachers will be spending their school days there for years. The estimated completion rate for a new school building is 2018. Since we need the space, we've had to resort to using this kind of temporary solution until we get a new building, says Mäntsälä City Technical Director, Mr. Hannu Seppälä. Thousands of other pupils and daycare charges spend their days in similar temporary accommodation. Renting such spaces has become a productive line of business for many companies that provide such pop-up buildings. The market leaders Cremo, Adaptio and Parmeco reaped rich rewards from this vein in 2013, with Cremo and Parmeco raking in 21.5 and 22.5 million euros respectively from the rentals. We've been asked many times whether we live off of moldy schools. I usually respond by asking what would happen if we or other companies in this sector didn't exist, said Cremo sales director Mr. Karri Frisk. There are less than 10 contractors in Finland providing temporary solutions like container or barrack spaces. However, they are currently renting out hundreds of thousands of square meters of short-term buildings across Finland. Moldy schools and daycare centers are constantly coming to light, so these companies will likely continue to prosper as the misfortune continues. Many schools and daycares have already been renovated. The question is how long the need for temporary accommodation will continue at this level isn't easy to answer. But at the moment, there is still a great demand, said Cremo's Frisk. Many have criticized the industrial grey buildings for their unattractive appearance and occasionally frigid internal air temperatures, but in Mäntsälä at least, the reviews so far have been encouraging. At least we haven't had any complaints about health concerns. There have been occasional comments about the cold, but there has been no feedback about internal air quality, city worker Mr. Seppälä concluded.